Neuilly-sur-Seine is a French commune just west of Paris, in the department of Hauts-de-Seine, a suburb of Paris. Neuilly is immediately adjacent to the city and directly extends it. The area is composed of mostly wealthy, select residential neighbourhoods, and many corporate headquarters are located there. History. Originally, Neuilly was a small hamlet under the jurisdiction of Villiers, a larger settlement mentioned in medieval sources as early as 832 and now absorbed by the commune of Levallois-Perret. It was not until 1222 that the little settlement of Neuilly, established on the banks of the Seine, was mentioned for the first time in a charter of the Abbey of St. Denis. The name was recorded in medieval Latin as Portus de Lulliaco, meaning port of Lullacum. In 1224 another charter of St. Denis recorded the name as Lugnicum. In a sales contract dated 1266 the name was also recorded as Luigny. In 1316, however, in a ruling of the Parliament of Paris, the name was recorded as Neuilly, a different name from those recorded before. In a document dated 1376 the name was again recorded as Nullacum. Then in the following centuries the name recorded alternated between Lugny and Neuilly, and it is only after 1648 that the name was definitely set as Neuilly. The name spelt Neuilly after the French Academy standard of pronunciation of the it.The. Various explanations and etymologies have been proposed to explain these discrepancies in the names of Neuilly recorded over the centuries. The original name of Neuilly may have been Lullacum or Lugnicum, and that it was only later corrupted into Nullacum, Neuilly. Some interpret Lullacum or Lugnicum as meaning estate of Lullius, probably a Gallo-Roman landowner. This interpretation is based on the many place names of France made up of the names of Gallo-Roman landowners and suffixed with the traditional place name suffix acum. However, other researchers object that it is unlikely that Neuilly owes its name to a Gallo-Roman patronym, because during the Roman occupation of Gaul the area of Neuilly was inside the large forest of Rouvray, of which the Bois de Boulogne is all that remains today, and was probably not of settlement. These researchers contend that it is only after the fall of the Roman Empire and the Germanic invasions that the area of Neuilly was deforested and settled. Thus they think that the name Lullacum or Lugnicum comes from the ancient Germanic word lund, meaning forest, akin to Old Norse lunda, meaning grove, to which the place name suffix acum was added. The Old Norse word lunda has indeed left many place names across Europe, such as the city of Lund in Sweden, the forest of the Londe in Normandy, or the many English place names containing lound, loned, or lund in the name or ending in land. However, this interesting theory fails to explain why the d of Lund is missing in Lullacum or Lugnicum. Concerning the discrepancy in names over the centuries, the most probable explanation is that the original name Lullacum or Lugnicum was later corrupted into Nullacum, Neuilly, by inversion of the consonants, perhaps under the influence of an old Celtic word meaning swampy land, boggy land, which is found in the name of many French places anciently covered with water, such as Noah, No, Nuon, Nohunt, etc. Or perhaps the consonants were simply inverted under the influence of the many settlements of France called Neuilly. Until the French Revolution, the settlement was often referred to as Port Neuilly, but at the creation of French communes in 1790 the port was dropped and the newly born commune was named simply Neuilly. On the 1st of January 1860, the city of Paris was enlarged by annexing neighboring communes. On that occasion, a part of the territory of Neuilly-sur-Seine was annexed by the city of Paris, and forms now the neighbourhood of Turns, in the 17th arrondissement of Paris. On the 11th of January 1867, Part of the territory of Neuilly-sur-Seine was detached and merged with a part of the territory of Clichy to create the commune of Levallois-Perret. On the 2nd of May 1897, the commune name officially became Neuilly-sur-Seine, in order to distinguish it from the many communes of France also called Neuilly. However, most people continue to refer to Neuilly-sur-Seine as simply Neuilly. During the 1900 Summer Olympics, it hosted the Basque Pelote events. The American Hospital of Paris was founded in 1906. In 1919, the Treaty of Neuilly was signed with Bulgaria in Neuilly-sur-Seine to conclude its role in World War I. In 1929, the Bois de Boulogne, which was hitherto divided between the communes of Neuilly-sur-Seine and Boulogne-Billancourt, was annexed in its entirety by the city of Paris. Main sites. It was the site of the Château de Neuilly, an important royal residence during the July monarchy. Transport. Neuilly-sur-Seine is served by 3 stations on Paris Metro Line 1, Port-Maillot, Les Sablons and Pont de Neuilly. RATP bus service includes the lines 43, 73, 82, 93, 157, 158, 163, 164, 174. Night bus lines include N11 and N24. Economy. Marathon Media, J.C. Deco, Thales Group, the International Herald Tribune and the global edition of the New York Times newspaper are headquartered in Neuilly-sur-Seine. Education. Public schools in Neuilly: 8 écoles maternelles, Achille Peretti, Charcot, Dulude, Gorse Franklin, Michaelis, Poissonniers, Roule, Saussay. 10 elementary schools: Charcot A, Charcot B, Gorse Franklin, Huissiers, Poissonniers, Peretti, Michaelis A, Michaelis B, Saussay A, and Saussay B. 2 lower secondary schools: Collège André Mauroy and Collège Tessefol Gautier. Collège A, Lycée A Pasteur, Lycée A St. James, Lycée A Professional Vasily Kandinsky. Domestic private schools: École Primaire Sainte-Croix, École Primaire Sainte-Marie, École Primaire Saint-Dominique, École Saint-Pierre, Saint-Anne, Collège Saint-Pierre, Saint-Anne, Collège et Lycée A Sainte-Croix, Collège et Lycée A Sainte-Marie, Collège et Lycée A Saint-Dominique, Lycée A Professional Georges Guérin. International private schools: Liceo Español Luis Buñuel. The Spanish International Obligatory Secondary and Baccalaureate School. Primary school classes for students in the Spanish school system are held at the Colegio Español Federico García Lorca in the 16th arrondissement of Paris. Marymount School, Paris. Post-secondary, Université de Paris IV Sorbonne Celsa. Institut Européen des Affaires. École supérieure de santé. Famous residents: Jean de La Fontaine, French poet and fabulist. Nathalie Barney, American heiress, early 20th century. André Beaufort, French general. Jean-Paul Belmondo, French actor. Liliane Bettencourt, L'Oréal heiress and richest woman in France. Françoise Bettencourt in Myers, Liliane Bettencourt's daughter. Carole Bouquet, actress. Jonathan Bru, footballer. Bette Davis died on 6 October 1989 at the American Hospital. Marcel Duchamp, artist. Jacqueline François, chanson singer. Adrien Etienne Gordes, French sculptor, died 23 January 1902 in Neuilly-sur-Seine. Paul Grimaud, animator. Screamin' Jay Hawkins, shock rock musician. Guy Manuel de Home Christo, half of music duo Daft Punk. Vasily Kandinsky, Russian abstract expressionist artist. Sophie Marceau, French actress. Roger Martin Dugard, winner of 1937 Nobel Prize for Literature. Mireille Mathieu, chanson singer, has been a resident since 1965. Olivier Missoup, rugby player. Ilona Maitasi, Eurodance artist. Ananin, author and diarist, born in Neuilly-sur-Seine. Alan Neom, footballer. Aristotle Onassis died on 15 March 1975 at the American hospital. Marine Le Pen, French politician, president of the Front National, youngest daughter of FN founder Jean-Marie Le Pen. Born there on 5 August 1968. Edith Piaf, French singer. Jacques Prévert, poet and screenwriter, was born in Neuilly, as was the animator Paul Grimaud. Indeed, these two collaborated on a number of movies, and mention the Neuilly Festival in Loire-et-Loiseau, while Prévert mentions the Neuilly Festival in his poem La Fête à Neuilly in Histoire, 1946. Isidro Queiroz, great Portuguese writer, journalist and diplomat. Jean Raspail, French writer. Pierre Ramond, string theorist. Jean Raboud, French corporate executive and former chairman of Schlumberger. Nicolas Sarkozy, former president of France, mayor of Neuilly-sur-Seine from 1983 to 2002. David Servin Schreiber, born in Neuilly-sur-Seine. René Semelin, biographer. Vittorio De Sica, Italian actor and film director. Martin Solveig, French electro house DJ. Dominique Strauss-Kahn, François Truffaut, French film director, actor. Albert Uderzo, writer and illustrator of the Asterix comic books, lives in Neuilly. Ludovic Valbonne, rugby player. The Duke and Duchesses of Windsor lived at the Villa Windsor at 4 Route du Champ-d'Entraînement in Neuilly-sur-Seine from 1952 until their respective deaths. Mary Wollstonecraft, English writer who came to France during the Revolution as a war correspondent. Jacques Zouabada, French sculptor. In 2009, Prince Umberto of Savoy-Aosta, the eldest son of the Duke of Apulia and Princess Olga of Greece, was born in Neuilly-sur-Seine. Prince Umberto is a member of the former Italian royal family and is second in the line of succession to the former Italian throne. Twin towns. Neuilly-sur-Seine is twinned with Uccle, Belgium. Windsor, United Kingdom. Hanau, Germany.